Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we left off, we just started Chapter 3, and pretty much nothing's going to happen regardless. So, to catch you guys up with what happened, because I did this and didn't realize it, I bought every single DLC with the expansion pack. So we have another urgent mission style thing, and we got a couple other things we can do. So I just wanted to bring that up to note and tell you guys, hey, we got stuff coming in for us. Also, if you come over here, DLC supplies, we get all of this stuff that I hopefully won't end up using ever. It's not that hard to do DLC stuff. Also, in our midst, I believe, go into our social, we'll show that off eventually, because I'm going to be doing a lot of runs of this game anyways. The Amelia Gazebo. I think that should be good for right now. One in the training hall. Training hall? Who is the training hall? It's Dimitri!
Let's see. Doubtless, there are times when one must take up their blade, even if there's no chance of winning. But this, it's downright senseless. Lord Lenato knows better. If he had enough allies to back his rebellion, it would be a different matter. My apologies. I was just thinking aloud. This whole situation.
Yeah, still talking about Lord Lenato.
Liking.
Alright, that's chapter 3, isn't it?
Necessary preparations in place. There is always a chance that something unexpected will occur. Please be ready for anything, Professor.
I will be. So, what's this DLC quest? The Abyss. Maybe the Traveling Merchant will... Okay. So, Dimitri just wants to learn about the... effectively, the underground. So, let's go feed Dimitri's curiosity and also take another quest from... I believe a little girl? Are you a little girl? You're a little girl.
Can't be serious.
Hello.
I need your help.
We will feed a kitty. Giving stuff to cats and dogs. So just gift, and we'll give you something kind of not rare. Yeah, here, take this. It looks happy.
Yay! Thanks.
No problem, little girl. And now we got Anna.
This? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below JaydeXMicky.
Below JaydeXMicky, the Abyss.
Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant venture near it. My advice, avoid going there yourself.
Oh, would you now? Can we recruit you?
Professor, fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I've got something I want to chat with you about. I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid.
Oh, Anna, you were once a hidden character without DLC. Well, we'll accept you.
Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients better. A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with
Okay.
making the monies, you know.
And we can now work with Anna. So we now have information for Dimitri. So, unlike other characters in Fire Emblem Three Houses, Anna is a playable unit. But the trade-off about her is she can't have any social status with anyone else. So if you're trying to look for her to recruit her and be like happy, jolly with it, you cannot, sadly. Because like I know in the other Fire Emblem games you can, but not this one, sadly. So we got some renowned, and I think we're high enough stat-wise to start recruiting some other characters. I need to check our stats actually. Roster. Let's look over it myself. Oh. For me, I'm not a huge fan of Anna, but Some people are. So this LP might be a little different than what you're expecting. Sorry, I said I want to do this stuff later. And attach. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can now start recruiting characters. Debating if I want. Because, like, there's a good amount of characters
Hello.
in normal circumstances outside of Anna. You got to appeal to the students and recruit them for the students. So if we, taught to her.
Are you going to fight alongside the knights? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay?
Yep, so we can't recruit her because
It's enough.
you don't necessarily have to raise your stats to where they want you to be. There are ways around it, but a bunch of other things like that. But considering this is also a first run, we're not going to really worry about it in general, and you're going to be probably doing a lot of busy work regardless. So, now we are at it. Save our money for gifts and our things. Line around. Oh, there we go. Never mind, there's bait. I have one bait. It's just 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I messed up. Never mind, I could have had it perfect, but I messed it up, obviously. The trout, okay. So let's go cooking for our students, because that's pretty much all we can do right now. So let me get an idea of certain things. Get ready for a lot of our days off to be like this. So let's see who we can cook for first to begin with. Actually, today's special. Dimitri and... Dimitri has a lot of supports with a lot of characters. Let's go Dimitri and... Okay, this actually goes without saying, but every house leader will have conversations with all of their individual houses. And then a couple extra. But I actually do like Dimitri and Finette a lot, because they're kind of interesting. So, any kind of dialogue?
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
That's good, Dimitri.
I love this stuff. Did you know that?
I did, because the staff told me. Now eat your food. Mercedes and Sylvain should be good. Also, when you feed them, when you share meals with them, they it automatically boosts their affection or their little bar thing all the way to the max.
Get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I forgot what it's actually called. Motivation. There we go. Thank you, game, for telling me. And who else can we get in this kind of thing? Ash and Ingrid. I know you guys have conversations. If I could talk.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Eat we shall.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
That's good, Ingrid. You know, you two have max motivation. I'm just doing this to make sure you guys like each other enough. And Dedu and Felix. Oh, their support oh man, I remember the support conversation. It's weird.
I like this.
That looks
Do you now?
appetizing.
I mean, glad you two enjoyed it. So, oh yeah, support conversations. You know what? We'll do those right before the mission of this month. I feel like that would probably be an appropriate time to do it. Also, if we can go back to our room, here we go. There is a free DLC that I want to pay attention to. Our journal appearances. We could change appearances. So, We have the Academy. This is all DLC, by the way. We have with the cape, or cloak without the cloak. We have the house loungewear. We have, you know, typical maid outfit. We have summer wear. We got evening wear. And we got the solstice regalia. I'm going to keep the main character in this because it looks amazing. And it's really cool to look at. Also, we can have without glasses or with glasses. I like her with glasses. And in her battle uniform, yeah, which I have her in her regalia. So, now I'm going to go ahead and change everyone's costume a bit. So, you guys get to see this also on camera, I guess, because I don't see why you guys shouldn't. Summerwear. You know what, Dimitri comes off as a summerwear kind of guy. In battle, we're going to keep everyone else the same. I just wanted to change the main character. Dedu, we'll have you in your evening wear. You are very proper. Felix, we'll have you in the house loungewear. Ash, you will be in your summer outfit. Sylvain, you will be in your servant attire because I want you to be in this. There you go. Mercedes, also just because it's different between girls and guys, they get maid outfits. Annette, we'll have you actually in your... Ingrid, we'll have you in... Actually... And you have no thing, Anna. Covered the DLC. If I could end the day, thank you. And look at that, it's the mission beforehand. Also, Dedu wants to talk to us before we go out. Okay, Dedu, what's up? Oh, you're in the greenhouse. What's up?
Did you want something?
Not really. Just wanted to see if you wanted to talk. Just looking at the flowers.
I see.
Okay.
If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner.
What kind of flowers are they?
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots
They're
will
beautiful.
rot.
Yeah, you seem to know your... Oh. You seem to know a lot about them.
I know enough. I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
Nope, no thanks needed. I only do it, I only did what everyone would. You guys are my students. I should look out for you guys. I'll go fetch that water for you.
Was there something else you wanted?
He seems difficult to hold in a conversation with. Yeah,
Then
most
please,
people are.
Excuse me.
Okay, no other support conversations? Okay. So we've had support conversations work. Oh, let's see Annette and Dimitri.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong.
And
Your
that
father,
is?
He worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
I'll admit, it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
I mean, you're not that much older than her, Annette.
I'm so sorry.
Dimitri.
I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child, and
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about it. And don't mention it to anyone.
And Mercedes, or Marianne, no, yeah, Mercedes with...
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope.
Sylvain, that's not that
I think
great.
you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Something you liked, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you!
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
More than you realize, Sylvain. So, anyways, let's go on with, yeah, the mission. Above all else, the mission. Let's go, level 5s. And now we're gonna save here. The month success. Okay. Statistics that I don't care for. Mongrel abandoned White House or White Clouds.
I have to say, it's a real honor to accompany such a brave and distinguished knight. None other than Catherine, wielder of Thunderbrand.
you don't know, my weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lenato incite such a reckless rebellion?
I
You should
mean,
know more about that than any of us, Ash.
Well, I
is
don't.
it related?
Lenato never mentioned anything of the like to me.
He probably didn't want you getting caught up in his own personal vendetta.
How much do you know about the
not
tragedy of
much.
Dusker, Professor? It's when the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. It happened about 4 years ago.
It's okay, Catherine. Please, go on.
Right. Well, Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was accused of being involved in that whole awful affair. He was executed by the church.
Jesus. Sorry, Dimitri.
King Lambert was attempting a major political reform. Needless to say, he had many enemies. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord
I don't blame
Lenato
him.
has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Hit points, classic move, blah blah blah. What's my controller doing? It's making that weird sound. Stop. Sylvain's there, Felix is there, Anna's there. Dedu and Sylvain swap. Ash and Ingrid should be swapped too. Net are swapped. And that should be fine. I hope. Bane could use another arm. Actually, yeah, for the most part, we're all good. Don't spend money just yet. Okay. No, we're good. And
With this fog,
really.
it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround
We
us,
won't.
but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
Shouting from within.
Yeah,
the
so
Since
fog
the Knights are
creates low
already
vision. You can only see so much. Not much.
Proceed with
Because
caution.
Ash, I hate
Wait
using
for them
you
to
in this
enter your
fight.
field of view.
Ash goes in, gets some damage.
Ready.
I'm just gonna follow up Ash.
Here we go.
For a
Stay
bit.
focused.
Sylvain will just come up here. And it'll
I'm on it.
hopefully get stuff done. Dedu should be right there. And that's gonna be
I'll
right
cut
there.
through.
Relay strength to Dedu.
What should I do?
Here goes.
Thank you.
I'll go.
Lord Lenato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Why, Lenato? Why did you drag so many others into this?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question, Ash. Oh, Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri. You tried.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
You know what? It's not exactly a bad thing to do nothing in the circumstances.
Repent from the grave.
Okay, Catherine got a crit. Nice, Catherine. We don't get the experience for that. Okay, you guys are gonna tiptoe through. I'm gonna just rush ahead a bit. Ash, you're gonna love Ingrid, you're gonna fall, Ash. Mercedes, if I could help it at all, I can. Good. I'm gonna heal Dimitri. We're gonna have, actually, gonna have Sylvain press forward. Back up everyone. Anna, you're gonna be back here. Can you possibly, yeah, you can possibly hit.
Weak.
Hated 2 guys battalion up. Alright, that's good to know. Let's have Annette cast Cutting Wind. Or Cutting Gale. I mean, it's the same idea. And we're gonna have Dimitri back up Felix for a bit. No chance of a crit, but no chance of a counter because he's Archer. Okay, Ash. I should not have you charge the front lines. Oh, the main character can take it. She's a... Do not, Catherine. I want my students to get the experiments. Okay. Look, all you gotta do is not do the other one. Okay, cool. Sylvain, you're gonna... All 3. Three, 5, 3, 3, 5. Felix, your kill. Level 4! Way to go, Felix. And not for a great level up, actually. Actually, yeah, let's go assist, heal. Annette and Mercedes are the hardest ones to provide for because their stats aren't exactly the greatest. Ash, you'll go forward a bit. You'll move Violet over here. Ash will go forward. You're gonna. That's not a smart call, but it's a guaranteed shot. Okay, Ash has got to sit in the background for a bit. Sylvain's gonna go up and not get the thing done. That's fine. That is totally not fine. Anger take the blunt of that. That's fine. Can we move Dimitri all the way over there? Nope. Well, Dimitri, you're gonna get a weapon. Train sword. Lovely.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lenato.
Oh, you're gonna have to, buddy. Also, Sylvain almost went down entirely. You know what? Dimitri can take the damage. I'm not super concerned with Dimitri right now. Alright, Catherine, you stay there. And hopefully your men don't take on anyone I want them to take on. Okay, first things first.
Careful.
Mage, you're going down. Not with you.
Move carefully.
Who needs it more? Sylvain does.
I owe you one.
Give Sylvain a bit of feel goods. Put the do right at somewhere where she can't get screwed over easily. That works. The problem is way to go. Dude, not enough. Nowhere near enough. Oh, Felix has heal. Oh, I didn't realize I made Felix a healer too.
That's better.
Okay. So, Ingrid, go here, get some deep damage in, and hopefully not worried about health. Okay, you're gonna take on the axe wielder. Close encounter, or counter, that's what I need on. That puts him in such a bad spot, though. It's fine, I hope. Commoner maxed out, or Noble maxed out, rather. And we'll take care of it. And that should clear. It's always like the first couple of missions that always give me like a nightmare trying to understand how to do it. Okay, there's Catherine going with Thunderbrand. Untouchable.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son.
The only name I answer to is Catherine.
Yay, that's not disturbing or weird.
Now you face the Knight of Theros!
The fog is complete. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
Anna could just do whatever the hell she does best. Oh, I put Sylvain in a... Also, Annette is like super far from every experience and hopefully not, like, die. Wait. Have abundance of. Okay. Steal Ash. Is Ash. Mercedes, why do you not level up?
You're a big help.
Got the protection of the forest, we'll have the protection of the forest. Kinda want Felix to take that.
I'll give it my all.
Back here, and Ingrid will kind of just finagle herself away. Yeah, that should be fine. Come on. Why do you gotta do us in like that? Okay, so but still good. And then you gotta fall back. You gotta fall back real fast. Okay, Sylvain. 4, 3, but Ingrid can't move there. Ah, dang it. 4, 6, 5, 3. And that you're way the hell back here. Okay. Now I have a little more premium space. I can get stuff done.
I feel more powerful.
That's actually not bad, Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes. I'm gonna get all their names confused. I always do that. As bad as it is, we're gonna have to chance it. Alright, he got one hit. He's got one hit. Can we have Sylvain? Yeah, we'll have Sylvain move up in force and then try to finagle this.
So obvious.
I want Ingrid to get some pretty decent experience. So Ash could take 2 shots. One to get the kill, one to not. Let's go for the non-kill, just so I can kind of play with Ash a little more. Ash got his Conqueror title maxed out. We'll move forward. Not attack, we'll just be here. And Dimitri will go with the Knight, Catherine and stuff. And you'll just do whatever. Want to do? There you go.
Lord Lenato, please don't die.
He's gonna die.
I am sorry. But did you really think you would get away with this?
Easy.
Not a likely chance, but I still want to see if I can get on.
I'll bury you.
Freaking Catherine. Ingrid, what are the chances?
Much appreciated.
Ash, you're gonna be the weird one, because you can't take one. Or is kind of hoping that we don't get noticed. Do go in. We'll have Annette heal up Dimitri.
Here goes.
Quite helpful.
Crap, she wants to do at this point. Ash is gonna take damage. But he'll get experience. I'm pretty sure Ash is. And Dimitri, we're gonna just have you move up. Alright, good. Ash is out of the. Sylvain's getting there. Okay, next up, Sylvain, you're gonna do. You're gonna help them. You're gonna help Dimitri. All 4 to do. And that's gonna help out Ash.
Much appreciated.
And that got Nola maxed out. I would hope so. Mercedes, you're gonna help out Annette. Sylvain, you're gonna go for the throat. You get the experience that comes with it. Still not enough to level up. Ash, you're gonna be following the professor and taking on the axe user. Dimitri, you'll be doing... yeah, taking on this run of all that. That'll work for you. I'm not used to playing with additional unit. 40% chance.
Try to keep up.
Ow! I would... oh, Dimitri can't move next turn.
It's time.
Considering Ash also has close counter, he can now counter at close range. Good for you. Also, there goes Catherine. Felix gonna fall right behind. Ingrid gonna go up there. And so close, but so far to do. Why? Italian level up. That's gonna follow up with Ash. Heal up Ash.
You're too kind.
Felix, pointless, but I mean, he needs to get stuff done. Oh wait, hold on. Can I move?
Here we go.
Yeah, there's a much better play there.
Thanks for that.
Because here's the thing, if I don't have out Dimitri, I'm pretty sure Dimitri is gone.
Stay focused.
So as much as I don't want to give it to the professor, we're gonna give this one to the professor and hope that we can take on the other guy.
I'll give it my all.
Ash, you're gonna take on this guy and not win. You're 1 damage away.
I'll cut through.
Get over there. You're fine.
Let's do this right.
Can't move to return. Forgot that's how that works. That is get your reason up. Damn thing. And Dimitri.
Ready.
Felix. Enough. That feels up there.
What should I do?
I'll have to do back up everywhere else then.
Here goes.
I owe you one.
Move up. Save and stay. And we'll have...
I'm on it.
That's good. Darn DLC. Darn Dilk. Way to go, Ash. And no strength. Though. Oh, that's bad. And that's going to assist. Whatever we do, we can't let Catherine get the experience. I would.
Well done.
Ash, you're a real good boy right now. Guy really need to start blocking Catherine at this point. The music in general is really good. Angry could do that with the experience. Four. Going out. Catherine, don't you dare!
You.
Okay.
I will be the one to kill you. No other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So
Okay.
be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
Dimitri, you're being attacked like whatsoever. We'll just have everyone start. Strength. Can we take him on? It's fine.
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
It's time.
That's fine. I wasn't concerned with the hits anyways. I just want Catherine from getting to him. And we're a level 7 Merlodon.
Such power dwells
With
within.
a pretty decent level up, actually. And Ash, he can't counter you, right? You got a shot in, though, so I mean, go ahead.
Stand down, Ash. I must destroy these evildoers by any means necessary.
Please surrender, Lenato. Whatever your reasons for doing this, we can still talk it out.
Rhea is an infidel who has deceived the people and desecrated the goddess. We have virtue and the goddess herself on our side.
Even if all that's true, dragging the townsfolk into it like this isn't right.
Enough. If that is how you feel, prepare yourself. I'm putting an end to this.
Oh, Lenato, you don't want to do that. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad killing him. Oh, we dodged. Oh, that was a lucky dodge. Okay, first. Feels to get utterly destroyed. And that should not some pretty decent damage in there. Well, yeah, nice, little more damage. Time a bit to get. How about you? You get some damage in, but you'll take a lot of damage return.
My thanks.
Ingrid would just get destroyed. Dimitri, you will get destroyed. Nothing done. As much as it's troubling, I might as well do this. Great, we can get this done. How much could Ash do, realistically? He can only do... And he'll go after Dedu anyways. I think Dedu should be fine for another turn. Kick in. That's ridiculous. That is super ridiculous. I also didn't really want the experience to go right to Felix, but that's alright. Done.
Lonato,
There. 13 turns, actually.
I thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Why, thank you so much.
Why did this happen? Lonato was always such a kind man. Everyone in the village was so nice to me, and I killed them. I killed them all.
Not really, no. You didn't really have a choice.
I know that, but still, what does that make me?
Please, don't beat yourself up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you. I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
That was my first time killing civilians too. Those who I'm sworn to protect.
This is the reality of war.
Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons. We shouldn't have killed them. We should have found another way.
True, but what can you do in this situation?
I'm sorry. It's not fair for me to blame you for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost. At least my mind understands that, but my heart... Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always claim they fight for a just cause, that they take life to protect it. But is it truly okay to take any life you please? All in service of some implacable just cause? Lord Lonato didn't take up arms out of a lust for power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace. I have to believe that. Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
Agreed.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the...
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of his rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
They can count on us. We won't let her down. I wouldn't.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Don't have much of an option now, do we? And with this, we're going to save over this, and we're going to call it an episode when we get to our free day.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garrett Mock Monastery,
that's a history lesson too. There you go. Some flowers. Dimitri would like to speak to us. Not right now. We'll say. Okay, who's this now?
So, our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. Lord Lenato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it. Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot, in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Henneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Sylvain, really?
We can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean, what would I do with my spare time?
You mean to say we should search the monastery?
Hello.
Try to find what the enemy is truly after.
Yes. Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and this young man here is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's
Let's
why
keep
I've
that
got to learn
short
all I
and sweet.
can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything else...
We're gonna be on the next part of Let's Play Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I'll see you guys later.